All right, folks, good morning and welcome to the Master Your Membership for the month of May. This is potentially our last virtual Master Your Membership as we look forward to go to in-person events moving forward. I'd like to thank you all for joining us this morning and just want to remind you to keep your cameras off until the very end where we once again introduce ourselves and ask you about your businesses and introduce yourselves as well. So without further ado, let's move forward.
Good morning, everyone. Allison Pickle here, Senior Vice President of Member Relations and Operations for the Chamber. I work very closely with our Pocono Chamber team as well as the team in the Lehigh Valley. So thanks so much for being with us today.
And good morning, everyone. I'm Liz Blose, the Executive Director of the Pocono Chamber. As Allison mentioned, thank you for being here and taking the time to really learn more about your chamber membership and the value that it brings to your business. I also just thank you for continuing to support our mission of the Pocono Chamber. The team and I are always here to support you and assist you in anything that you may need. So please don't ever hesitate to reach out. And I hope you enjoy the program, and thanks again.
Thank you, Liz. I'm Mike Marino, as you know. I'm the Assistant Vice President in the Pocono Chamber office, and I've been with the Chamber for a little over 2.5 years now, starting from a regional coordinator to manager of government relations and membership, and now the Assistant Vice President. And I'm very excited for what the future holds for not just myself, but all of us here at the Chamber.
And good morning, everyone. My name is Kaya Jenkins. I am the Regional Coordinator for the Pocono Chamber. I started here in March, and I was previously with the Carbon Chamber and Economic Development Corporation, and I moved up here around March. And I've been really enjoying it, and thank you so much for joining us today. I'm here for whatever you guys need. My contact information is on the screen, and have a great day.
And to round out the Pocono Chamber team, while Tina is not with us today, she is always with us supporting our finance needs for our Pocono Chamber members and for the organization. Tina Marte also works with the team in the Lehigh Valley. So again, thank you all so much for joining us. I know it's a beautiful day out there. I had an early morning meeting at a park, but again, we are so happy to have you with us and learn more about member benefits. So what's in it for you? Our mission of the Pocono Chamber is to improve the economy and quality of life in Monroe County. So as a chamber member, the access to benefits is, of course, for you as a business owner, but it is also for all of your employees as well. So we have networking, marketing, and advertising opportunities. Our affinity programs and strategic partnerships where the chamber team has gone out and leveraged partnerships to provide you money-saving programs for our members. Our pro-business advocacy and public policy initiatives. We do have a very active public policy team advocating on behalf of all of our members. Professional and business development training. So throughout the year, we offer training series and events, both virtual, virtual, hybrid, and in person. And of course, community development. We are very active on our main streets and urban cores throughout our footprint through our foundation, which is Main Street Lehigh Valley, but it also has supported dozens of programs in our Monroe footprint. And that again is investing dollars into our main streets. And we are going to delve a little bit deeper into each of these deliverables throughout the presentation today. So we are so excited getting back to business. As you've probably seen by now on social media and our email communication and connections, we are getting back. We are so excited to bring back events to you, to bring initiatives back. And of course, we want to deliver them safely. So throughout really COVID, and I would say throughout the last year, in partnership with other organizations, the Pocono Mountain Visitors Bureau, the Chamber, the Carbon County Economic Development, we've partnered to present the Pocono Promise. And that is, again, a commitment of our businesses, our communities, our organizations, to the employees, the clients and customers that we are open and we are operating safely and we are reliable, and really we want the best experience for all involved, and we want to remain healthy, but again, we want to be economically sound and active. So the Pocono Promise is something you can find on the Chamber's website, and we encourage you to use the hashtags you see here: Pocono Promise, Poconos Together, and Pocono Proud. It really is about unity, coming together, and again, encouraging the safety and of all, but just getting back to business. You'll also see the recent regulations that were announced and that will be coming to us over the Memorial Day weekends. You'll be seeing some of these promotions again on social media and hanging throughout member businesses. And this is the image that you'll see. And if you're interested in using this throughout your platforms, please let any of the staff members know, and we're happy to provide that to you. But again, we're very excited to be getting back. We are bringing back in-person events, but we will continue to offer these virtual opportunities and hybrid events to reach those that perhaps might not be able to get out to in-person events quite yet. And so a little bit about a regional chamber. So as a Pocono Chamber member, you have access to over 33 councils and chambers throughout our entire footprint. So you'll see here on the map in the green, I think that's sage green, we have our Carbon County Chamber and Economic Development. And then we also, of course, have our Monroe County with the Pocono Chamber. All of our members have full access to take advantage of all benefits. You certainly are encouraged and can attend events throughout this entire footprint, which includes Lehigh, Northampton, and a little bit into Warren County with our Phillipsburg area chamber. But that cross-promotion marketing and advertising opportunities are also available to you as a Pocono Chamber member. So just some really cool stats that we always like to share. We have nearly 5,000 members throughout our entire footprint, which is about 230,000 employees. We are the 6th largest chamber in the country. Again, we have the 33 partner councils and chambers, and those endless opportunities to expand your reach, increase your visibility, and strengthen that brand recognition. And again, these opportunities are available to you as a business owner, but also to all of your employees within your organization or business as well. So just some highlights on the affiliated and city chambers. Of course, we have active city chambers in Allentown, Easton, and Bethlehem. We also have a very strong downtown groups with the Hamilton District Group, Downtown Bethlehem Association, and we have great activity with our affiliated chambers in some of our smaller communities like East Penn, Western Lehigh, Hellertown, Lower Salkin. Of course, again, that Northern Tier partnership with Carbon County, and of course, the Pocono Chamber of Commerce. So we also have the Business and Diversity Councils. I will touch on the affiliated chambers here, our diversity councils in the Lehigh Valley, and then I know Mike is gonna jump in and touch on the Pocono Chamber groups. We offer our African American Business Leaders Council, our Ambassadors Council, which is an extension of the member relations team in the Pocono footprint as well as the Lehigh Valley. And they are fellow chamber members that are very well versed and connected in their communities and can help you best leverage your chamber membership. We have the Hispanic Chamber, Manufacturers, Nonprofit and Business Partners Council, the Business Council, and Veterans and Military. So any of these groups that you are interested in engaging more within the Lehigh Valley footprint, we'd be more than happy to get you connected and receive communication from them. Mike, I'm going to flip it to you for the Pocono Chamber.
Thank you so much, Allison. So we'll begin with our Education Committee, which is chaired by Christine Bush of Senator Mariscabello's office, as well as Kevin Mullen of Pleasant Valley High School. Many of the attendees of that committee are teachers and guidance counselors of many of the high schools in our region. The Education Committee hosts the Youth Appreciation Ceremony every year. For the past 2 years, it has been virtual. We are looking forward to getting back in person. And the Youth Appreciation Ceremony is something certainly that touches the heart of many, as we do honor 8 students within our county who have overcome great adversity, but still are graduating with high academic achievements. We are also looking to provide scholarships through the Education Committee as well. So if that's something that interests you, you're more than welcome to jump on in. We have the LGBTQ plus Business Council that was started very recently. It's less than 2 years old. We had a community day last year hosted at Rainbow Mountain with about 30 vendors and some small performances. But this year on June 6th, you'll see more on that later, we are looking to host our first ever Pride Festival right here in Stroudsburg at the Courthouse Square, with some major performances by some of famous drag queens in our area, and also have an upwards of 40 vendors and you know, some beer trailers. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're hoping you can join us for that. Third is our Public Policy Council. As you know, Allison said it was very large, and that is. It's one of our largest councils with about 40 to 50 people in attendance virtually. Even when we were in person, it had about 30 people. It's a great committee or council to get involved in because our representatives and senators directly come on those calls. So if it's something that your business is looking for some legislative help, or you're looking to, you know, get the ear of one of these legislators, it's certainly something you'd like to attend. Our West End Committee is focused on the businesses within the West End of Monroe County. As you know, there is lots and lots of farmland, a lot of wineries out in that area. May not be such as a small Main Street district, but it's something certainly we want to be able to touch all businesses within Monroe County. So if you live out in the West End, feel free to jump on a virtual meeting with the West End, and we'd be happy to have you. Tomorrow, the West End is actually hosting a virtual PennDOT report with Ronald Young going over the roundabout that's going in Broadheadsville, Pennsylvania, as well as the Route 80 expansion. And later in the year, sometime in October, we're looking to host a 5K in partnership with Blue Ridge Winery. So if you like wine and running, that is certainly something you can look forward to. All right, on the 5th is the Women in Business Council. This is led by some powerful women, strong independent leaders. Many women on our board lead that. And actually, Elika Almeida is the chairwoman of that. So Elika, thank you so much for all you're doing. They host Women in Business luncheons every month. They also had their first major event, which was a Women in Business Forum. And also they are promoting their Women in Business Scholarship, which goes to a female in high school and a female in the workforce looking to get continuing her education. And lastly, our Pocono Leaders of Tomorrow, otherwise known as our youth committee. And essentially, they're the ones hosting our Pickle Festival. So if you're young at heart, feel free to join that committee. It's a lot of fun. I always hear lots of many laughs on those calls. Our Pickle Festival was hosted in 2019 with over 3,000 people in attendance, and we are looking forward to hosting that once again in October. All right, so the Chamber is known for its networking opportunities. Our in-person events include annual meetings at the end of the year, our Busy Awards sometime in September, I believe it's September 22nd this year, and that is a competition between Chamber members, and it's always a lot of fun. Last year it was a Raceway theme, so we partnered with Pocono Mountain Raceway, and this year it's gonna be Boots and Bling, so put on your cowboy boots and join us for that. Then we had our economic outlook. We are looking to bring a version of that back, looking into the future. We of course have our golf tournament, which will be held in August, and that typically has roughly 110 to 120 attendees, and it's always a lot of fun. It's a great networking opportunity right on the golf course. We're going to be at Pocono Farms Country Club this year, but we've gone to Skytop and many other beautiful venues, so we look forward to seeing you at one of the golf tournaments in the future. Our legislative luncheon brings in Senator Scavello and the 3 representatives in our area, Rosemary Brown, Maureen Madden, and Jack Rader, to give an update of what they're bringing to Harrisburg and how they're benefiting Monroe County when they go down there. And lastly, reports of business. We have our 3 commissioners basically give us an update on what they plan on doing for our businesses within the coming year. So report to business happens in January. And it basically gives us an idea as a business owners, entrepreneurs, what we can expect from them. As you already heard, we have our community festivals, Pickle Festival and Pride Festival. We do host virtual events such as the Youth Appreciation Luncheon, the Home and Healthy webinar series, and mastery membership programs such as this. The Home and Healthy webinar series started within COVID, just to give people an outlet as they were all stuck at home. So, you know, As the world pivoted to a very virtual setting, so did the Chamber. Next up is professional and business development programming. So we host coffee and commerces bi-monthly. So every other 2 months we have one of those. And this month will be on financial well-being provided by Primerica, and you'll see one of those flyers coming up shortly. Lastly, we have virtual networking and virtual and in-person ribbon cuttings. So if you are still feeling a little timid about getting out in person, we still are hosting virtual events, such as the PennDOT report tomorrow, but we are also getting back in person. So we have a Monday mixer at Mountain View Vineyard, Eagles Rest Cellars, and we are looking forward to getting back in person. All right, so our first event coming up is tomorrow from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. As I spoke before, Ronald Young will be giving that report on the roundabout and the Route 80 expansion. So please get registered or just shoot me an email or any one of the staff, and we'll be happy to get you a link to that event. Next up is our Women in Business Luncheon titled Empower Yourself. This will be happening at Kalahari Resorts in person on Tuesday, May 25th. Outdoors on the river patio if the weather is nice, like it is today. If there is a little bit of rain, we will move indoors. But as you may or may not know, the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So please meet or virtually meet Jen Casper. She's a certified life coach and Reiki master. And we're just really excited to have her. She's extremely exciting, and she's going to give us a lot of insight on how to heal our mind, body, and soul. And I know I'm looking forward to that, as well as many others. So that'll be from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Tuesday, May 25th at Kalahari. As stated before, Sunday, June 6th, we're going to be having our Pocono Pride Festival within the Courthouse Square. There's going to be live music, craft vendors, food vendors. You're going to have opportunities to purchase artist drawings and paintings. We are having a drag queen extravaganza. So there's going to be 2 wonderful drag queens who have done this for many years, and also a drag show with photo opportunities, a beer garden, and plenty of education centers. In the month of June, we are having our Women in Business Mixer held at Mountain View Vineyards Winery Distillery on the veranda, so we'll be outdoors for that. And that'll be June 8th from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I'd like to thank our sponsor, Bulldog Liquidators. And then we're having our Monday Mixer on June 14th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Eagles Rest Cellars. And it's going to be hosted by our Pocono Leaders of Tomorrow. And the theme is speed networking. So if you're familiar with speed dating, this will be similar in fashion. And coming up will be our Financial Well-Being. Today Matters, a blueprint for financial success. And that's going to be Thursday, June 25th at 8:30. This is hosted by Primerica and sponsored by Lehigh Valley Hospital Pocono. And we're very excited to have David present to us some tips on financial success. Allison, I'd like to hand you the floor.
All right, thank you so much, Mike. And as you can see, we have a lot of incredible events coming up, and we'd love for you to be a part of them in event attendance or sponsorship. And if you're looking for any guidance as to what events make sense for you to attend, what would be some good opportunities to make some valuable connections and meet the folks you're looking to meet, we are happy to help you navigate and create a strategic plan around your chamber involvement and engagement. And like Mike said, we are back in business, and we're so excited to bring these events back to our communities and to our members. So moving on to marketing value. Through chamber membership, we provide over $5,000 in marketing value, advertising, marketing, and branding opportunities. And one of the most valuable benefits through that visibility and that branding is your business listing. So your business listing, of course, is housed on the Chamber's website in the membership directory. We do encourage you to take a look at your current listing to ensure it is correct and updated. We're happy to make those changes to you. But again, the visibility on the Chamber's website through the member directory is one of the driving platforms that members or anyone visiting our website utilizes to look at, to support businesses and to support our members. We are in the planning or really layout mode of our annual 2021-2022 member directory. We saw a really nice response from advertisers, and this is going to be printed and mailed to all of our members in the beginning of July. We will have it at the chamber office, and of course, we will have it available at events. And then in connections, so as a new chamber member, we highlight your business within your category in the centerfold of connections. And connections is mailed and has a readership of 20,000. It's mailed to all of our members, a hard copy, and then we also have it available digitally online. So you also have that exposure through the centerfold of connections. And I will tell you, these 2 pages, and sometimes even 3, are often the 2 pages that our members open up to and look at first to support fellow chamber members. So that is, again, a great highlight for you and your business in connections in the directory and on the website. And so just a snapshot as to what the business directory search looks like. So obviously you'll see here, you see by the business category and a bit of a further breakdown on the category. So we can search for your business by keyword, or someone can go and search directly within the category. But again, we encourage you to take a look at that listing to make sure it is indeed correct. And we're happy to make changes for you throughout your membership to ensure that that member listing on the Chamber's website is delivering you value and delivering you that visibility, those customers and clients. And here's a snapshot of the business directory. So you'll see here, we have RLB accountants took out an ad. This is a snapshot of last year's directory. Riley and Company, Day One Accounting. And we do have bolded listings for those that do advertise with us, or we do just have a bolded listing. I believe through the end of this week, we could get you in for a bolded listing. So if you are interested in having that listing, we're happy to take care of that for you. You will be listed regardless as a member, but it is nice to have that bolded listing within the directory. The membership list. So at any time throughout your membership, we can pool our list of members in an Excel spreadsheet. And what that includes is the industry or category, the business name, the address, and the main contact. So this Excel spreadsheet is often used if members want to do a member-to-member mailing. Around the holidays, I have members requested to send member-to-member cards, holiday cards. You can also use this as a targeting and prospect tool. So you can request this from the staff at any time, and you can use this and highlight and even come back to staff and say, I'm really interested in getting connected with ABCDE business, and we're happy to help you either make those introductions or find an upcoming event initiative where we can have you attend and meet that leader or that individual face-to-face. Same thing with the media list. So the chamber itself sends out press and media releases on behalf of the organization for events, but we also share and are happy to share our media list with you, the same list that we utilize. So if you have member news that you want to share, we can send that to you again in an Excel spreadsheet. And it includes radio, it includes television, newspapers, and those contacts are all within one location for you to leverage.
Fantastic, Allison. We're going to move into member-to-member deals. Check out this member-to-member deal. Staples is offering chamber members a discount of 10% off all in-store purchases and 20% off all print and marketing in-store orders. All you have to do is click the link right on our homepage. Just go to our homepage, click on member-to-member deals, and this will pop up right for you. And you can get started right away. There's no cost to this. You just receive a discount for being a chamber member. So if this is something that your business would like to do, this is a free opportunity that is part of your membership that you can do as well.
And I talked a little bit about connections. So we do have all of our connections publications archived on the Chamber's website. And you'll see here, we just like to have a fun, bright, colorful, relevant cover. In May, we just have Heaven Awaits with a picture of Brookside Country Club, but we do promote all of our Pocono Chamber events in Connections. So as I said earlier, you have access to attend events throughout our entire footprint. as a chamber member. And we do the same in the Valley. So we will promote Pocono Chamber members and events to our members in the Lehigh Valley. So if you at any time would like to share the link to connections with any of your employees, staff members, please feel free to do so. And you should be receiving this in the mail. If you are not, please let us know. We'll make sure we have you signed up. But it's a great publication just to stay up to date and in the know relative to chamber happenings. And the connections and directory advertising. So I mentioned earlier, we have a little bit of time to get that directory ad in for you for this year. We are finalizing that book here within the next couple weeks. But throughout the year, we do have the you do have the opportunity to promote or include an ad in Connection. So as I mentioned earlier, this publication sees a readership of about 20,000. And you'll see here you have 2 ads, one for EBC Printing, our good friend Murtaza. And then we also have an HAG, and then an ad for the Allentown State of the City address. And then here is on the right-hand side is the member news section. So if you send us member news, please also include chamber staff members in those press releases. We're happy to include in the member news section of Connections the highlights of that press release or media release, because again, we really want to enhance that visibility, that name recognition throughout our entire footprint, because again, that is the benefit of being part of a regional organization, but then also having that local support to support you and your employees. And the featured business, so we do offer 12 exclusive opportunities. There is an investment for this featured business, but it does receive great visibility in Connections. So we have the featured business in Connections, and then we also offer a special featured business on the Pocono Chamber's website as well, and on social media. So you will see if you go to the home page, our featured business is highlighted there. We ask you for a story if you are maybe promoting a special event, or there's a milestone, there's some sort of celebration, something you really want to emphasize and promote to other chamber members. That's a great opportunity for you to take advantage of that featured business. And again, on the Pocono Chamber side, there's 12 exclusive opportunities throughout the year as well.
All right, thank you, Allison. So next up is event sponsorship opportunities. And as always, you receive recognition before, during, and after the event. So here on your screen are just some very simple examples of a recognition as a sponsor. You see here the business logos are listed on the event flyers, but these event flyers are posted on all of our social media outlets. Kaya Jenkins, our regional coordinator, does an amazing job promoting our businesses on social media. And so that's part of the opportunities that come with many sponsorships we offer. For example, Pocono Pride Festival also includes businesses that receive logos on the event staff shirts. So not only are you sponsoring the Pride Festival with a booth that shows off your business, but also you're on the shirts. And for whomever sponsored our beer garden, you would also be on the cups. So there's opportunity for that as well. For sponsorships, they also include speaking opportunities. So if you're looking for a specific demographic and you're looking to speak to them for 3 to 5 minutes or a duration of time, this is a great opportunity to get in front of them. So Pocono Pride Festival, you're going to be on a 12 by 24 foot stage. If you sponsorship included that, and you're going to have thousands of people to reach out to. If you're looking for local entrepreneurs right here in your local community, the Celebrate Opportunity Global Entrepreneurship Week would have been for you. We have the business card mixers. We have our Women in Business luncheons. So there's many different opportunities that the Pocono Chamber, as well as the GLVCC Chamber, offers for our members to get in front of other chamber members, as well as future members. The Pocono Chamber also offers website advertising. So below, you'll see one of our newest website advertisers, We See Productions, who we work with very well, as well as Team Logic IT Services. So this is a great way. These are banners that are on our website. They're on every single page. There are different levels to this. So if you're looking to get the most exposure, we'll put your banner on the most visited sites. And we have found that these banners see over 6,000 views per month. Next up is our monthly e-link newsletter. I'd like to thank Liz for creating these at the beginning of the month. They come out on the first Monday of every month, and they're sent over to 2,000 individuals within our constant contact list. Now, this is just the top, a message from Liz, but below it are all of the events that are occurring throughout the month, as well as any advertisements that advertisers have placed in. And these are very cost effective. We also have any nonprofits that are doing anything within the community. It's a nice way to have people see what the chamber's doing, and it's also one of our most opened, highest open rate and click rate within our constant contact, this newsletter. So it's a great way to get people to see what you're doing. Next up is our personal email marketing campaigns. As I said before, you can have your ad in our newsletter, which is among other information, but if you're looking specifically to reach out to Pocono Chamber members, you can purchase one of these constant contact email lists. So for example, Michael Straub was doing some headshots, so he purchased an email blast from us. Pocono Palace was doing a hiring event in April, and the ESU Career Expo and internship was occurring as well. So these are all different examples of what your advertisement could look like. And I also put some of our statistics at the bottom of this page here. So our open rate on average is 24%. It is up 4% within the past 30 days. And the industry average, we are actually 11% higher. So we're doing exceptionally well here in our area. And that's because we're not constantly bombarding our membership with emails. If we're going to put it out, it certainly is going to have value for our members. And the same goes for our click rate. It's very high. It's up 4% for the past 30 days, and it's 19% higher than the entire industry average. So that's exciting. The Chamber does offer enhanced membership profiles. We offer a suite of website advertising, and this is one of them. Essentially, it increases the amount of images you can put on your web page. If you don't have your own website, the Chamber's directory can act as your website, as it gives you more opportunity to put more things about your business on there. It increases your character limit. So there's many opportunities that come with an enhanced member profile, and it may be something that suits you and your business. So we do have a slew of social media opportunities, and I wanted to introduce Kaya Jenkins to talk a little bit more about it.
Hello, everyone. Yes, so our social media, I'm happy to put anything up on our pages that you need shared. Feel free to reach out to me. I can put my information into the chat. Yes, just reach out to me whenever you have anything to share.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kaya. Also, we do have a Pocono Chambers members group, which is only for chamber members. So if you want the Pocono Chamber to share something, feel free to throw it right in there so we can see that it's there and we can share it on your behalf. Allison, I'll hand you the mic.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Kaya. So we talked earlier about those exclusive member benefits where the chamber goes out and leverages and partners with other chamber members and media platforms, again, to offer to our members these exclusive opportunities where you wouldn't find these anywhere else. So first, we offer $500 free online advertising with the Pocono Record. This is for our new chamber members. We also offer 10 free radio advertisements with 93.5 WSBG, again, for new members. And then advertisement discounts for 96.7 and 97.3 Pocono Radio. We have an incredible program, an affinity program with the growth coach of the Poconos, Rick Franzo. Rick is a board member with the Pocono Chamber. He is super active throughout Monroe, really throughout our entire chamber footprint. He's incredible. He is offering a free 1-hour consultation for all of our members that have joined within the last month. So I would encourage you to take advantage of that. Here's a snapshot of that program. Rick has worked with many small businesses throughout our footprint, ton of success stories, and just all around an incredible business owner, leader with an incredible experience. So if you're interested in taking advantage of that, please let us know, and we're happy to introduce you to Rick. Next one, Mike. And then we also offer a small group Aetna Funding Advantage Plan. So we recently partnered with Aetna to provide our chamber members with a funding advantage healthcare plan for our small businesses, also smaller organizations. There is a number of exclusive benefits through this advantage plan. If you are currently working with a broker, we encourage you to go through your broker for pricing. We also can get you connected with our team at Chamber Health Marketplace or with the team over at Aetna to provide you with pricing for your employees. Again, whether it's a small business or it is with a nonprofit. We've had at least 5 over the last 6 months take advantage of this, and they've still been raving that it's saving them thousands of dollars, over the course of the year. So we're happy to get you connected with Chamber Health Marketplace to learn more about the Advantage Plan. And the Public Policy Council. So again, we believe very strongly and passionately about supporting our businesses. So you'll see here, this was modeled after a letter submitted on behalf of the Lehigh Valley's Public Policy Committee to Governor Wolf, again, encouraging Governor Wolf to open up businesses before Memorial Day weekend to encourage, again, that economic activity, the business support, but really we're all about supporting our businesses. So if there is something that's happening locally or within a municipality where you are looking to bring that to the Public Policy Council and Committee, please do so, because we will put it on the agenda. We will have a conversation and see how we can have that dialogue and potentially support that initiative. So we will continue to provide our members with updates relative to, again, reopening, the mask mandates, vaccinations, what that looks like, pertinent to not only the local municipalities, the local, Monroe footprint, but also at a state and federal level as well. And then lastly, the Chamber Foundation. So we, over 12 years, have invested $500,000 in these projects. So gazebos, alleyway lighting, farmers markets. We are here to support those projects within our communities that really beautify our communities, encourage traffic to our businesses, and that is ultimately what the foundation does. We do have our Snowball coming up. It is the last weekend in June. It's at Brookside Country Club. We're going to be a little bit on a smaller scale this year, and we are in June. Historically, we're in February, but the committee did push it off by a few months to have that in-person opportunity. So if you'd like to attend Snowball, we'd love to have you. It is a gala of sorts, and we will have a whiskey bar and whiskey tasting and cigar bar and great music and just a lot of fun. So we will to announce when the rounds open up. So if you're engaged with, again, a municipality or a nonprofit that's looking to support a project, please let us know or complete the application so you can go ahead and be in the running to receive some dollars from the foundation.
Thank you so much, Allison. So next up is you can earn a free membership, just depending on how many folks you refer to the chamber. You just saw Rick Franzo. Rick Franzo actually just referred SJ Media Consulting, Chantel Johnson, our newest member, and he received $50 off his Pocono Chamber membership. So if you're out and about, you're chatting with your peers, let them know, join the chamber, here are the benefits, and it could benefit you too. And there is no limit. So if your membership's 200, 300, 400, you can receive discounts through that as well. And we'd love to have new members. So that concludes the Master Your Membership portion